Smithfield Sentinels for girls soccer 3 eliminated rounds here at Cranston West Stadium. Hi everyone, Jim Dean, Charlie Adams here, and as the analyst for today here at Cranston West Stadium. Cover what you usually don't see at Cranston East, some playoff action stuff.
Yep, definitely an exciting time to be a broadcaster. It's that time of year for the fall sports season, Tim.
And with certainly a lot on our plates in the next couple of weeks, considering our playoff duties to handle. Got a nice little appetizer. Cranston West hosting the Smithfield Sentinels for some girls soccer action, Chaz. We've seen a little bit of what Cranston West is about through the City Cup, and maybe, from your eyes, maybe a little bit through some other action, Chaz. What do you notice from either the City Cup or anywhere else that, this West team could capitalize on today?
Well, Cranston West is led the whole season by their goalkeeper, Oceana Orlandi, the All-Stater last season, and she's led them all the way this season. Just 18 goals allowed for the team this whole year, and 7 draws, which has them as the home team tonight.
Yeah, considering the 7 draws, it could consider this as a, type of low-scoring offense by the Falcons, but mainly on the defensive front, they have been specializing on Orlandi trying to advance to the actual playoffs. This is just the prelims. Smithfield doing the same. They're led by Reese Rossi, their goalkeeper tonight. In the pretty cool Cranston High School West campus. As maybe 3 more fields than us, maybe, if you count the practice one. Boys, they get to practice at the school. Our boys have to practice at Bain. At least our football team does. They are preparing for a consolation match against Pilgrim. But let's get started for now. 40-minute halves. There's some cheers for Harper Cone as we get prepared here. We get Timmy and Jazz Adams on the call. Just started away, Krista Kazbarian. To get things started, it'll be a deep kick sent into West territory. Now, deep drive. Back to the middle of the field. Recovered by West. Zoe Smith brings it forward down on the left side. Getting closer. Again, goalkeeper is Reese Rossi for Cranston West. We're happy to join you tonight. Nice Halloween night. Good time to spend watching some soccer. Here comes a toss-in by Gabriella DiFilippo, one of the seniors on this team, as Cranston West tries to get the offense going tonight. Again, like you said, Chaz, 7 draws. What's going to be key tonight for Cranston West if they want to pull out here of their own stadium with a win and another trip into playoffs?
Well, it's definitely going to rely on them breaking through on offense. Coach Scherer has been part of the program for Cranston West for a while, and after their Senior Cup shutout victory, which was one of their highest scoring games of the year, I believe they won 3-0 over Cranston East. He said that he's hopeful as they hit the second half of the season they can turn around and position themselves for a good playoff run, and that comes with a higher scoring output.
Yes, certainly. West has not been known to be productive on the offense, more so of the stellar goalkeeping of Oceana Orlandi. Again, the 3-0 win over Cranston East against one of the West students taking their career in tech program, Bella Dupree. Ball head out of bounds, and be a goal kick for Rossi, the goalkeeper. Will give it away to her teammate. Smithfield's in the whites, Falcons in red. Will be taken in by Zia Marces. As they try to pull away, 3 in front. Back over to the left side is Adelina Menezes. That was Sarah Pimentel trying to take it away and back into the feet of West. West still on the attack. And now you can see our logo on there for a second there. Jazz, we were looking around for that one.
Which one?
The Fans Only Sports Network logo.
Oh, yeah.
Right there along with the RR Elite logo, which our boss simultaneously owns.
RR Elite?
Yeah, RR Elite Recruiting.
Oh, yeah.
For all your recruiting needs. Going to be a high kick received by the Sentinel defense. Has been unable to clear it out. Deep drive. There'll be a high punch. A little over 3 minutes away into the matchup. Joining us right now, Sentinels looking to clear away. It's going to be a low sailing one that's going to go ahead and hit Caitlin Blanchette. And the Falcon offense trying to fly themselves back in.
Blanchette doing a good job of clearing it out for the Falcons.
Finds the open lady in Zia Marces. Marces passing forward. It's going to be taken the other way by Madeline Bosey. Being played at the top. That one's going to be out of bounds. Going to force a throw in from the Falcons. Take the opportunity to send it over to the sideline to Zoe Smith, the midfield junior. Pass forward as the Sentinels try to charge up their offense. Falcons not making it easy though. They bring it over back to the sideline off the foot of Harper Cohn, sophomore on the team. At midfield. Kick back into Falcon territory by Bella Betancourt. Fires a shot. It's going to be taken in by Orlandi.
Now the Cranston West boys soccer program utilizes their goalie heavily in their offense. Not sure if Orlandi has as much of the same effect, but she's definitely an anchor in goal.
First shot on goal for the Sentinels there. Going to be saved by Orlandi. And Falcons' Sadie Butler going to kick it back over to Orlandi. Deep kick to clear it out is going to be met by the Sentinels. Sending it back forward. West responds back. Sending it over to the 50, over to Pimentel. Pimentel with a deep strike. On the right side is going to be cleared away by the goalie. Safely recovered on the Falcons. Playing at the top, at the sideline. Menezes feeds it to Marces. Marces with a deep lob. And that'll go Out of bounds. .30 p.m. on a Friday, boys soccer at the playoffs. Logan Reed will have you on that one coming up this Friday. Around 7.5 gone by. Score is still 0-0 if you're just joining us. Here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Your commentators today, Tim Yeen on play-by-play, Charlie Adams on the analyst and camera duty. That one's going to be taken out of bounds again. Megan Aubie. Last one on the touch. And possession will be given to the Sentinels. And it looks like that will set up the corner for Smithfield. First of the night, good chance to capitalize here. Coming near 9 minutes into the prelim affair. Going to be a low one, and it's going to be high and going out of bounds. Division showcasing itself, just not put well into execution. West, a deep drive to midfield. Brought back forward by Smithfield. Bringing it down. And going to go behind the net, out of bounds. Chaz, we got some Halloween spirit here at the West Stadium. We got some guy dressed as Pickle Rick.
Definitely an interesting choice. I see it right there. Wow. Bold move. Can we get your Pickle Rick impression?
I'm Pickle Rick. Never really been a huge watcher of the show. Have you been a huge watcher, Chaz?
No, not in the slightest, really.
That's like one of the only scenes that I've been really involved in. That's going to be a deep kick. And picked back up by the goalkeeper. Chaz, so far we've seen Smithfield get some shot tries in, just hasn't translated into the scoring category on the visitor side of the scoreboard.
Yeah, they've been aggressive early.
Yeah, maybe aggressiveness is a key. If either team wants a shot at the next round, that's going to be brought back forward.
I mean, Oceana Orlando, you just want to take as many tries at her and hopefully one slips by, you know?
Yeah, hopefully get her exhausted and maybe let one slip by if you're Smithfield.
I mean, they've played 18 games and given up 18 goals. So it's a goal a game on average. It's not much work for Cranston West's offense to do.
Yeah, now considering in the playoffs, gotta find something to go into traction, or else you might force yourself into a shootout position.
Yeah, there will not be any draws, I assume, in this one.
Yeah, definitely not. As previously mentioned, 7 draws on the season. A lot of them. 0-0 ties.
And if this does come out tied after regulation and we end up in a shootout.
And that's going to be shot, fired, and tipped by Orlandi. Orlandi going high and using the right arm to prevent the first goal of the matchup. About 12 minutes in here on the Fans Only Sports Network. And this will set up a corner kick, the second for Smithfield. Sending away with right boot. That's going to be a header and going the wrong way. Smithfield with a lob and going to be taken back in by Orlandi.
as I was saying, if this goes to a shootout, I mean, it's kind of who do you favor between Oceano or Landy or Cranston West offense able to get by? Will be interesting to see.
Yeah, Falcons trying to play keep away. Here come the Sentinels, though. Smith brings it out right. Deep kick from the West player. Brings it back up. Ball is free and loose, recovered by the West player. Brought back over to the middle by Menezes. At the left field. And now on the advance is Betancourt. Betancourt tries to get it forward a little bit more, but it's going to be intercepted. And cleared away.
Coach Correa seems to be in attendance. Boys head coach for the Falcons.
Yeah, Yair Correa staving off the boys soccer team of Cranston East.
That was an exciting game when that on that City Cup. One of the best games of the season for our Cranston East Thunderbolts.
Yeah, definitely. 2 chances, I guess kind of 4 chances to take home one of the City Cup crowns. Don't know about JV. And we know that we lost the actual ones, both the varsity ones.
You can read all about it in the Cranston Herald.
Maybe we can watch some Fisherman article. Here's a kick from inside Smithfield territory, brought to Falcons. Power shot. And it's going to be picked back up. Brought back in. And out of bounds.
Now, Tim, it's exciting times for the Falcons girls soccer program. They had their largest amount of players trying out that Coach Scherer has ever had.
Did you email the coach or something? As that's going to be shot and off to the right side.
Oh, I had to when I covered the game for the Cranston Herald. Got still some info that I didn't use in the article.
That's nice.
You can use it now. If you want an exact number, 57 registered for the Cranston West girls tryouts.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of interest in Falcons sports.
And especially their JV soccer team was undefeated at the time of the City Cup, so strong future ahead of them. If they can put some scoring into this program, they could be really unstoppable, especially with their backup goalkeeper, Emma Kiley, who started for the City Cup, and we both saw how that went for Cranston East.
Yeah, Kylie holding in a shutout in her appearance. Brought back to center. Cleared out by West. As we are about under 4 minutes to go until the halfway mark.
Of the first period.
Yeah, of the first half, yeah. Guess so, Chaz. And out of bounds. If you'd like to see some of our broadcasts, tune in on Thursday at the stadium of Cranston Stadium in Cranston, Rhode Island, home of Cranston East Athletics, for a consolation match. Bolts hosting Pilgrim. Yeah, that is going to be cleared away by Orlandi. Brings it near midfield, just inside West territory. That's going to be out of bounds. Right side play by Marces. Deep kick. One-on-one situation in chase for Smithfield. Looks to be Madeline Bose. Gonna be high. And out of bounds at the midfield mark. Oh, look at that, we got a flock of birds flying up the stadium. Talk about that. Back on the field, we see a throw in from Smithfield. It's going to be short and brought back over to the middle. It's going to be cleared out by the West defender. Brought back over to midfield. It's going to go back over to the 35, which we don't have on roster right now. Backward swing by Megan Aubie. Aubie circling around, passing backwards again. Deep kick from Talia Cost. And tried to take a jab at it, but was Betancourt, but it's going to be cleared away by West again. Been a very back and forth type thing here at West Stadium. And now fires away from the left side. Orlandi captures from her right.
Well, Tim, if you want to call Cranston West soccer field, football field, anything, I believe they call it the Nest.
Yeah. Okay. So are we allowed to rename our stadium like the Cloud or something?
Now we're we have the Thunderdome, if you want to count that.
Oh, that's the gym.
But Cranston Stadium is our home, so
Yeah, home
might
of,
as well
might as well call it
differentiate.
a Cloud. Can't exactly call it the Temple of Zeus either, considering the quality. Let's just say that. And gonna be picked up by the goalie Reese Rossi. Put it away, immediately met by a Falcon player. Has a chance. Might want to move in a little bit closer though. They are at the 25. Fires away, hits a West player down the middle with Sarah Pimentel. And crowded sea of soccer players. Yeah, it's going to be brought back into center. Smithfield fires. Left side miss. Falcons with their own shot on goal. One of the few tonight. Possibly the first. And flies wide left. And
I tried something new with the camera and I lost
what'd
sense
you-
of direction.
yeah, what'd you try, Chaz?
I tried to flip around the screen, thought it would give me a better look, but apparently my brain didn't make the switch fast enough. Kind of lost a handle on things.
Well, now the camera back in position is going to be a toss-in. From Cost. Brought back. 1-on-3, and Pimentel's not going to get it in time. and hits the fencing. Call it out of bounds. Under 17:50 to go in the first half. Joining us right now, still a scoreless affair at 0-0. Boys soccer playing on Friday. Logan Reed will be on the call there.
Well, sounds like you're safe, Tim. Must have passed you.
Huh, okay. That is going to be high and tipped off the hands. Header and going to be taken back away. Reese Rossi handling himself under pressure.
Well, Cranston West might have a lot more opportunities to score if Rossi continues to push the ball up like that. See if they can get by on a corner kick.
Yeah, now the Falcons with another chance to score, just in a different way. Going to be high. Up the center, a little bit over the crowd. And it's going to be DiFilippo on the first try. Brought back high. And Pimentel and another Falcon player in there, but couldn't control it. Sets up a goal kick.
Cranston West has been as expected so far, at least defensively.
Yeah, the Falcons have found some ways to generate, as it's going to be a deep one, not going to be assisted by anybody. And that one bounces on and off the ground. Easy one for Rossi to pick up.
Hard takeaway.
That is going to be out of bounds. Zooming in is Chaz. Acting just like one of my cameramen.
Who might that be? Captain with the ball now for Cranston West.
And try to get it over to Brooklyn Carrero, but it's going to be taken away by Smithfield. Now on tussle for it. Going for it for Smithfield was Grace Marshall. That's going to be hit from midfield. Pimentel tried to bring it forward, and it's going to be stopped in play.
And at this point in the game, with 25 minutes down, I'd say Cranston East has had more scoring opportunities than Smithfield has had.
Oh, you mean Cranston West, or are you actually talking about Cranston East, Chaz?
Well, I mean Cranston West.
Huh. I mean, sometimes Thunderbolts had some opportunities. Right side dig, but couldn't call on it. Was Jessica Gutierrez Ramirez. Brings it up close, now back over to Betancourt. Forward at the left side. Needs to take control of it. Fires away and hits a corner to net. A goal for Smithfield. Just at the 14-minute mark, a shot and score. Sentinels strike first. They are up 1-0.
Great breakaway for Smithfield and a great result for them. They're now leading this one. Cranston West with a chance to answer back quickly.
Going going to be a lap forward. Could be high. Hey, Chaz, you have record of who scored that goal? Or is that unclear to you? He's nodding no, so I'm going to say no. Smithfield with another chance to make it 2-0. And brought back over to the middle, but mistimed.
I'm sure the stream had a good look at it, though.
That is going to be cleared away by the Sentinels. And the Falcons with a stuttering offense. Now down 1-0.
"18 is your man or woman for this game."
So that was Kaylin O'Connor. So O'Connor, the scorer.
Was that who you originally saw, Tim?
I think.
All right. Was on replay.
I'm just calling it based on your perspective, Chaz. If only we had a replay feature on our streaming software.
That would have to definitely require a producer, which I know some games have.
Yeah.
Done a couple of 3-man setups.
Anybody from your crew coming for Thursday's consolation for East, Chaz?
Probably not.
Probably not. No Evan Morrell, no Emma Billings, no.
Well, you know where they stand. They don't know what they're doing. Cranston West down a goal.
And they're going to fire it deep. And it's going to be safely recovered.
Still plenty of time.
A solid 11:18 to go. Under 10 minutes away from the 2-minute mark. Just a reminder, referees keeping time on the field under 2 minutes. It's going to be Betancourt passing forward on the right side. Stumbling a little bit. Circling back, trying to retake control. And that's going to be cleared away. Last had it for Smithfield was Marshall. And they are going to fire it deep. Bringing it back. Over to the middle, 1-on-2 situation. West is favored.
You know, the last time Smithfield and Cranston West played this season was a 1-1 draw at the end of September.
Now, a whole month later.
Potential for another 1-1 game, but wouldn't be the end of it for playoff implications, of course.
DeFilippo on the toss in, brings it close to the sideline.
One of the captains for Cranston West in DeFilippo.
And that it will be a corner kick try from the 7 of Zoe Smith, if I'm not mistaken. And some miscommunication there. That was a weak drive, but West having back possession. Deep kick by Filippo is going to be high.
Don't know if that was really the intent. Doubtful. Just kind of
Looks more like
whiffed on it.
looked more like an American football onside kick, except wasn't really
Definitely
much
penalty
kicking to
for
it.
sure.
Play
Wouldn't have
still
gotten the 10
continued at that
yards.
point. Being cleared out. Tossing from DeFilippo. DeFilippo right side to the center. And maneuvering around is Ashley Renaud. Fires a deep shot. Gonna be high. And we might as well tell it to the West kids as well. We have a podcast, me and Jazz. Thunderbolt Sports Talk. Released every Friday, anywhere you watch your podcasts.
Special Monday episode that we recorded yesterday available now. Maybe a once-in-a-lifetime episode.
Yeah, listen to it while you're trick-or-treating with the kids or eating all the candy in front of the kids. High kick, taken down. That's going to be secured by Rossi. And with Halloween comes candy. Chaz, do you have any type of preferences?
Anything fruit-flavored candy over chocolate kind of deal. The Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, and Starbursts of the world.
Okay.
But I'd still go for any Reese's Pieces or Reese's Cups.
Yeah, I'm more of a chocolatier myself rather than a type of hard candy guy. Power drive off to the right side. Do you think we turn on a light here, Jazz, that we could get some nice atmosphere?
I was just about to do the same. You can,
Alright. I will handle the opening the light duties if I can find the light switch.
right there. If you can't find the light switch, Tim, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, there we go. Tim Yeen, 1 for 1 on finding the light switch.
If you had one advantage to say about the stadium, at least their dark is not as dark as this dark.
I'm not sure that's true.
Eh. I mean, I think I've gotten used to it because I've been filming inside a lot lately, to the point where it's like it's usual to me. But this is kind of nice.
Maybe we can find a way to get that heater on as well.
Yeah, maybe we can shut a window first. But that's where we
Tim Yeen's
set up.
interested in sacrificing the product for his own comfort.
Hey, it's nice. Doesn't sacrifice it too much.
Only half the field.
I mean, if we set it up correctly, Chaz. I'm just saying.
Incorrect.
5.5 to go again at the 2-minute mark. Is referee's time. And out of bounds.
Big deal in the NBA scene that we'll probably have to mention on Friday's podcast was the James Harden trade. Can't wait to see another failed big three involving him.
And somebody on Smithfield falling down after taking a rough one. Falcons have it back. Yeah, that Clippers big three, I'm not really too scared of it, Chaz. I mean...
With Russell Westbrook as well.
Okay, Russell Westbrook, maybe. And all I see is just a lot of ball-hogging guys. And that's going to be cleared away by Smithfield. A lot of ball-hogging guys who can't connect or mesh well together. And I'd give it about 3 months. Actually, I'll give it another full season and then off-season of drama and rumors.
Well, PG and Kawhi has been a pretty good duo when on the court.
Now you had Westbrook. Now you had Harden. I don't know now.
Westbrook's definitely not a ball hogger. I don't know. You're kind of throwing out accusations at this point.
Yeah, you was one.
Maybe save it for the pod if you're going to.
Back when he was on the other LA team, he wasn't doing so hot.
I mean, he is Mr. Triple-Double.
Mr. Triple-Double.
Can't get that
He
without
was Mr. Triple-Double.
one major aspect.
Yeah, Mr. Triple-Double, and now the 4th option on the team now. Certainly has to change up his play style now. We'll talk about that on the podcast Friday.
Also talking to Cam Felici.
Yeah, likely.
Not sure if even he knows.
He's a big basketball guy. Left side. Brought forward. Speeding past. Brought again. Open green. At left side. Gonna have to take a sharp angle. Brought backwards. And that is going to be out of bounds. 3:10 to go. Yeah, I know you're a big back chaser, Jazz. As we have Smithfield. You know, you're just supposed to be working the Lumbertos, and now you get blessed with 2, potentially maybe a couple more games this week. How you feeling?
I'm excited. I was only going to be working 2 days this week. Now I'm working 5, I believe.
Smithfield with an opportunity to present. Fires away. Past. Orlandi.
Behind the net.
Yeah, behind the net, though. Oh. Close one there, Chaz.
Just out of reach. But Orlandi seemed to have the post covered.
Just seconds away from the 2-minute mark where the referees have it on the field. Smithfield opportunity, 1-on-1. West coming in for help. Brings pass, slips up, falls down. And some cheers are rising from the Falcon Red Storm.
Bit of a older crowd for the Red Storm than I've used to be seeing.
Yeah, a lot more sparse.
Wonder what's on the plate for Cranston West consolation football before the classic 50th annual senior football Thanksgiving game.
Yeah, make sure you watch that. Hopefully me and Logan Reed on the call. On Thanksgiving morning, 10 a.m. Where we say boo to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and we say yay to another classic of Cranston.
What's your backup plan for Thanksgiving if someone else is on the call?
Maybe stay home? I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I have not been able to spend my Thanksgiving morning with my family. So, would be nice to get a break, but also wouldn't hurt to get another opportunity like West there. And it's going to be stopped on the Smithfield defense.
See, I never seem to miss much on those mornings. Usually an afternoon occasion, you know.
The halftime whistle here at Cranston Westfield. 1-0 Sentinels. Up. Plus I need a break. But 1-0 is your score after one. There's lots of goals to share, but not for Cranston West, as their goal points are bare. There are, in the rest, Jimmy and Chaz Adams on the call for the second half of action here at Cranston West Field. And Chaz, Smithfield, 1 goal on the board, making it for West a little bit troublesome if they want to tie it up. And that's going to be a save by Orlandi to open up the second half. If you'd like to join us at any moment now.
Yeah, quick start. Cranston West already in there with a shot attempt.
They clear with no fear. And as it be kicked away from the 48.
Your video's too big to airdrop.
And that is going to be deep kick by Brooks Sonos.
I wish Propel would sponsor us, man.
I wish you'd close the window, Chaz.
I came prepared, it seems.
I'll just wear my sweater. A sweater to make it better. And something to get better for Smithfield, trying to run it up the score. Left side feed unsuccessful, cleared away by West, kicking it out of bounds.
Throw in for Smithfield as they pass it around now. Cranston West trying to clear.
Falcons down 1-0, and with their history of, this lackluster offense, Chaz, how much more aggressive do they need to be? Or how much more fluid on offense do they need to be in the second half?
Well, the situation just gets dire and dire by the second. Every time ticks down. That's another second on their season unless they can get this game back to even.
Yeah, Chaz. Down 1-0, you really need all the stops you can get, or lack thereof, for Smithfield if West wants to cash in with a chance to send them back into the playoffs. That's going to be a shot, and it's going to be behind. Caught out of bounds. Ricocheting off the net of the fencing.
Behind the net, some field activities of track and field over here. Nice setup, it seems.
Yeah.
Don't see any of that at stadium.
I mean, that's where the Cranston's track team practices.
Here?
Yeah, here at West.
Oh, wow. Tells you about all you need to know.
Yeah. I used to think there was like a track
Turns
at
out
the stadium.
it was just pavement.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
Yeah, I used to think there was a track at the stadium, but now there's not. Trying to clear her out. Falcons kick it outside. Yeah, we've also lost a chair now since we were last at the stadium. So Lucky us.
Somebody's gonna be standing. No, it won't be me. Even though I tend to not use my chair. Cleared by Cranston West. Whistle. And we'll have a Smithfield spot kick. Now, Tim, this football game on Thursday for Cranston East will be the first game since the Shea victory at home. Will you be taking over play-by-play to enact your jinx on the team, or is it time to hand over the reins?
In consolation matchup, I'm actually undefeated, so. Smithfield high kick, right side out.
I know you're worried about that record, as Pilgrim gave Moses Brown a run for their money in their final game in the season. Even against a top-tier running back in Miles Craddock.
Craddock was injured throughout the season, so I remember throughout the season watching the Eric Roop stories. If he picks us again, I don't know, folks. And
will you be joining me on Saturday, Tim, or do I need to find a cameraman?
You're probably gonna have to find a cameraman.
What you got going on?
Might be heading to States for cross country to cover them.
For who?
Sure. Huh?
For who?
For the 3 people that have made States.
Nice.
Cam Felici, Cohen Brinker, and for the girls, Jessica Chin. Yeah, 1 freshman, 1 sophomore, and a senior. Felici actually one of the top runners in the state. Along with Brinker, Jessica Chin also in consideration. Brinker doing pretty strong as a freshman, actually. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one to the head. Headshot. Call it a hit marker right there. And add some extra XP to the UAV. Hey, you know, Chaz, it's basically been confirmed that OG Fortnite is coming back. How often can be on the game now?
Well, it is confirmed.
Yeah, it is confirmed.
I'm excited for it. November 3rd, this Friday.
You gonna be on that grind?
We'll see. I don't know what I got going on Friday. Depends on if these Phantom Mount games actually exist.
I joined about season 3. When did you join, Chaz?
End of season 2. You might have to come with me on Friday for those games. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe it's saved by Orlando. Yeah, the football team gonna be gassed out the day after, Chaz.
Well, they're probably gonna have practice the day after, I'd assume. We'll see though.
Deep drive, and can't get the feet under, but it's gonna be taken by Butler. High and taken in safely.
Some more Halloween outfits here at Cranston West.
That's what we have now.
Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf?
Yep. Right below our broadcast position.
Oh, I see it now. Is that the guy that killed Santa, or am I thinking of a wrong movie?
It happened in the Santa Claus. I mean, it's not too crazy of a plot. Also, some Cranston East lacrosse.
No, I think that's Smithfield.
That might make more sense.
If you're looking at the green?
Yeah, that might make a little more sense.
Yeah, Smithfield lacrosse. They read on the back of the nameplate.
Seems Pickle Rick has left the premises.
I think Pickle Rick got eaten up, Chaz. And brought in is a sour delight. Might have been devoured by somebody in this crowd. Maybe a bubble bass. Yeah, I forgot the pickles. Not me. Not me, Chad.
Whistle. Mid throw in.
Yeah, flaring as Harper Cone.
Cranston West has a adoration for signing their rock wall, I guess. I think there might be the band on the wall that we can see from here, and on the other side is the Western Nets, I believe. Interesting traditions here around Cranston West. Maybe a little more spirit than Cranston East.
Trying to get the pass over to Emily Stahl, the junior, and it's going to be brought back the other way. That is Orlandi. And whistled.
Look at this. This game started at 5:30. It's already pitch blackout.
Yes,
Good
that's
ol' daylight savings approaching. It's just going to be darker earlier and earlier.
yeah, that's how the seasons work, Chaz.
That seasonal depression starts.
That's how the season works, Chaz.
Who knows?
Out of bounds at around the 25. Actually, 15.
So do you think we should continue to have daylight savings or just give up on it?
American tradition, Chaz.
All right, well that's not a good reason. I know another American tradition that we stopped.
What is that?
Specifically, our side of the country stopped.
What is that?
I don't know. It happened a couple hundred
Okay,
years ago.
maybe you're gonna spout something like that, Chaz.
Huh?
If you're gonna spout something like that, Chaz, you might as well just give the example,
Okay.
not just provide a different reason.
Like,
And that is gonna be brought down and saved on the ground.
not bad.
Trying to take it back is Cranston West, number 16, Emily Stahl. It's a toss in by DeFilippo. No, correction. Sadie Butler.
The 5 caught you there.
Kasbarian trying to dribble her way out of harm's way. Is going to go out of bounds and back into the toss in of Smithfield. Brought in by Brooke Sonos.
Thank you to our currently 4 viewers for choosing to watch the Fans Only Sports Network on this Halloween chilly evening here at the Nest.
Certainly going to be a spooky dooky night for Cranston West if they can't get the win out tonight. They are down 1-0. I don't even know what you're pointing at.
I was letting the camera move itself, and it was tracking pretty well. Almost able to break past. A little too hard of a touch.
Brought
Drops
back in
the defense.
at the middle. Now playing at the right side. Try to go force it into the middle. It's going to be retaken in by Smithfield. And out of bounds off the foot of Butler. Not related to Jimmy.
Though you never know.
Huh?
You never know.
I mean, I don't know, Chaz. I don't know why Butler here would live in our eye as cleared away by Cranston West. Brought back in Engel. And fired away! Shot! Score! Megan Aubie strikes for number 2 as the Sentinels up the score. And I guess live on my paper. Put that one on the highlight reel. Megan Aubie coming in from the corner.
You heard him, Dylan.
And forcing it all the way in, doing it all herself.
Now it just got twice as hard for Cranston West if they want to keep their season alive.
Sadly, they are scoreless right now. Need some type of offensive spark to keep going, or else the bear will snore on, and we wait till the winter season. Of course, until we see some West Boys soccer action. Logan Reed on the call there at 6:30 this Friday. How about it?
Award.
Sentinel moving forward again. It is Abi passing middle, taken away by the West defense, who's found cracks in the holes now. Cracks in the wall.
Tonight at 8 o'clock on USA Network, night 2 of Halloween Havoc for NXT. Tim, will you be tuning in?
No.
Okay. It's a good show, I won't lie.
Well, I think I prefer to play some Madden or do some of my homework.
Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov, the trilogy.
AP Psychology and AP Government, and the Brown article I have to write.
Seems like you're a peak procrastinator there, Tim.
It sounds like I'm just trying to get some work done, Chaz.
Well, we know Psych's the easiest AP, so.
Brought forward. At the corner, brought back to center. Gonna be high, retained by Cranston West. Please stopped.
I mean, I can name harder electives than AP Psych, but whatever floats your boat. Corner kick coming up
Ready
for
to
Smithfield.
inform and explain, Chaz?
Oh, that is probably harder. That's an easy class.
I heard you were talking to yourself and that class, Chaz, after you received the grade.
What?
Corner try from Smithfield.
I have no idea what Alan Chen tells you.
How?
Makes it,
He was telling me you were saying brought to yourself after you got a bad grade on one of the papers. Didn't seem like you were explaining enough or informing enough.
Alan Chen's a fanboy. I got a 93, and
You said, bruh.
I went on Aspen to check if it was worth revising my paper to get it up to a higher grade. And I saw I had a 93 in the class, so I couldn't get up to an A+. So I just said, nope, not revising it. That's all that happened there. Alan Chen, time to move my seat, I guess.
Brought out of bounds. Yeah, that class is tough, ain't it?
Nah, it is light. Got to make meatballs next weekend.
Okay.
For the class.
Meatballs? Why are you making meatballs for the class?
It's the thing. It's a project.
You make meatballs?
Yeah. Early enrollment class through URI. Half credit course.
Top of the sideline, brought back over to the center. Smithfield player in decent possession, but going to get it in time. West playing press. That is going to be high and off the crossbar. And now, what are you pointing at, Chance?
I'm wondering what that white thing is on the wall here at this booth. Literally right in front of you, Tim, on the wood part of the press box.
I think that's the scoreboard of lights, Chaz. That's how you're looking at the walls with the names on them.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Why don't you click it?
No.
Alright, I will. Hold on a second.
You're not to press that. You're not to press that button.
Oh, I'll click it on the way out.
Smithfield really pushing the offensive button, though.
Scoreboard light. And this thing, I have no idea. Must be a antenna of some sort.
No way. No way.
This is what happens, Tim, when you don't take either AP Comp Sci and instead choose to take Gov. Unluckily for you.
I mean, you said you think that was an antenna. You didn't guarantee it.
You think what?
You said you thought that was.
Not obviously.
So maybe that comp sci work isn't really helping you.
How many AP tests are you taking this year?
2.
2.
Yeah.
You're taking more classes than 2.
Huh?
Which ones are you skipping?
The Gov one.
What the?
It's like a semester.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Like it's like a semester class.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I mean, unless you want me to tank it.
I mean, that's the point of the class, especially if it's free. Why not? Just don't gotta report it when you fail. No harm, no foul, Tim. Half of a half left to go for Cranston West, trailing 2 now. Charlie
Yeah.
Adams and Tim Yeen with you on the Fans Only Sports Network. Preliminary girls soccer RIIL Division 1 action here.
Good job, Chaz. Analyst for today.
I'm going to do my best Evan impression as Cranston West drives it into the box. Header now taken over by Smithfield. Smithfield able to clear it to midfield now as my camera work suffers as a result.
So maybe able to replicate you and use workplace abuse.
Well, I'll just warn you that this window is open, Tim.
Okay, Chaz.
Smithfield at midfield with it. Bouncing in the ball across their own end, now clearing it over towards the bench area out of bounds.
Great job, Evan.
Unlike Evan, I am actually awake during the school day. Somehow Evan was spending our comp sci period today doing work from a week ago, because it turns out he was asleep for that.
Huh.
Which he is every class, including our ELA class, which seems to be the most stacked class we have.
Certainly.
Cranston West and Smithfield. Cranston West on the attack as the pass just out of reach of the Sentinels. Now a whistle as the ball stopped around the 36-yard line.
As I take over play-by-play action.
Cranston West.
Cranston
West now dropping back on defense as the Sentinels.
Smithfield free kick.
On the free kick, Sentinels kicking it across.
I'm just saying this is not happening in my consolation match, Chaz.
Your consolation match.
My consolation match. Who knows? As we have no idea where the cameraman's going. You know, who's more busy yapping than cameraing and analyzing.
Just kind of still works with my Evan impression.
The toss in by Hogan. Brings it over to midfield. There's going to be another toss in. West trying to cut the score down to a 1-goal deficit. Down by 2 now.
Great action there by the ball retriever, whatever you call him.
The ball girl.
The ball woman. World Series games on tonight. Game 4.
Go Diamondbacks.
I don't even know who won yesterday. Probably not the Diamondbacks. And they suspended Charlie McAvoy. This is why no one watches hockey. That's all you need to know. Tomorrow during our independent study period, Tim, might be doing some planning for episode 9. As well as some stats homework.
Miles Sanders dropped a 0 bomb.
Who?
Miles Sanders.
Oh, well. It's because your team stinks.
I don't even have him on the team anymore. I'm just talking about Sanders.
Your team stinks. Texas won last night. They lead it 2-1. Game 4 tonight. Cranston West clearing it to midfield where Smithfield is there to take it back. Weaving through Cranston West defense. Cranston West able to come up with the stop. The Falcons
Open green to operate. Falcons drive it deep. Over to Pimentel.
Falcons drive it deep over to Pimentel.
Okay. And it's going to be deflected off the Smithfield player, going high, getting up close, and trying to fire a shot, free ball. And it's going to be cleared out by the Sentinels on time.
But that's the aggressiveness that Cranston West should be playing with at this stage of the game. Getting in close to the goalie there and a near collision. No whistle or anything after, but
Yeah, you try copying that set of lines down, Chaz.
Danielle Alexa Hogan with the throw in.
Cleared away by the goal scorer, Robbie.
Orlandi far out to try to pick up this offense, keep them on the attack as much as possible with 15 minutes left to go. Plus stoppage time.
Open green. Could set up a good pass down the middle. They instead are going to fire, and it's going to be safe into the hands of Orlandi. Who definitely can be considered for All-State consideration.
Considered for consideration, but will be she be considered for the actual award? Nothing.
As
Another leading pass. Hogan
away.
there first, clearing it for Cranston West. Tim, what do you think would happen if I pushed in this thing that says BATT?
I recommend you don't do that.
All right. Let me just try this little.
And if our camera shuts off, due to various reasons, you know why.
Well, Tim, it's getting a little cold.
Maybe we should have had the window shut, Chaz.
Or the heater on.
Apparently you're not Shaquille O'Neal when it comes to turning on the heater. Out of bounds. Now we finally bring it back in. Yeah, you do that.
Thrown in by Cranston West as the camera goes directly back out the window. Way too much work.
You see, this would have never been a problem in the first place if we went with my strategy.
Hey, well, I focus on getting the best product for our viewers. You focus on yourself. It's the difference.
And
Crazy,
yet
you were
the-
there at 2 games on a couple of days ago calling some, I don't even know what action it was, but I know you weren't there for it.
2 days ago?
You received the tag, changed your Instagram notes to I'm calling both games.
I'm simply Himothy, Chaz.
And broke.
No doubt about it.
Simply broke.
Cleared away
Last
by the Falcon
second.
defense.
Last second and getting a whistle.
Hey, Chaz, who you think should bring on as a cameraman for our consolation game?
It makes no difference to me.
Okay. Would you like me to bring in...
I heard you already picked someone out from what I was hearing in my computer science class. That was the first thing I heard about the consolation game was someone saying, I got asked to do a football game by Tim Yeat.
Well, who was that person?
I don't know. They all sound the same.
They all sound the same. That's kind of racist, Chaz.
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's kind of racist.
It's just hard to tell them apart
Okay.
without looking at them. Just off of their voices, it's hard to tell them apart.
Yeah, you're
kinda
going to have to cancel on that one.
It's kind of like Wilson Chavez with glasses.
If you know, you know. Cleared out. Brought back over to Smithfield. And I'm sorry, Cranston West fans, if you haven't been engaged into our Cranston East matchups, there's going to be a shot saved by Orlandi. If you haven't been engaged in our soccer games or anything at the matter at Cranston East, we do this a lot. Sorry about that.
No ads loaded into this computer, Tim.
No.
Especially not the precision home lending. So I'll tell you myself, with the help of the sign, if it's in shot.
We are
Cranston West Soccer is brought to you by Precision Home Lending. Go to them for all your home lending needs.
We also have Jersey Mike's. Get a sandwich thing.
Are they on the
I don't know.
advertising board? I know we have
I
them
don't
in
know.
our logo box. Cross to the middle for the Falcons. Less than 11 minutes if they want to tie things up.
Backwards play by Betancourt.
One
Again,
score in our second half action.
The score in the second half action. If you just joined us, 2-0. You can read it on the scoreboard. Scores by Megan Aubie and Kaylin O'Connor. O'Connor in the first half, Aubie in the second. And now just trying to play keep away. Trying to play let's keep warm.
Well, I got hand warmers in my bag, Tim, so I'm perfectly fine.
You know, sharing is caring, Chaz. As we
Continue.
lose the extension cord.
Seems like a shoddy setup there. Smithfield able to
It
clear
seems
it
like
out.
this has never been an issue if we just use my setup. Charlie.
Well, I couldn't reach the camera with a table in the way. Good thing we were able to get back to the normal setup.
Hi. Saved. Have you heard of extending your arms?
Yeah, well, Tim, we could have switched positions if you wanted to do that.
I'll be happy to do so. But this is a setup we're rocking with.
cap.
This
Tim,
is
have
the
you
setup
ever
we're
ran the
rocking
camera?
with.
Have you ran the camera for a
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
When?
By
Besides
myself.
on yourself, that does not count. Was that a field hockey game?
I think I've done one for football back in the summer ECFL action.
Dang.
Alright, Panthers versus another team. I think the Panthers
The
didn't
Panthers
get
versus
themselves a
the
victory there.
Panthers.
That is the high and passed and in!
Goal!
Score! Falcons flying high. 9:07 to go. Long range off the tip and gets to the back of the net. Shot score.
Cranston West right back in things here.
Thanks so much, Chaz.
I would have cut you off quicker, but I didn't want to be like Evan.
Maybe I do have to use some disciplinary actions.
I would have done it immediately. I was ready, but you started talking too fast, so I got it in when I could.
Yeah, this is why you do the writing.
Next time, don't worry. Next time will be an all-time call if Cranston West is able to tie things up.
What if Smithfield
Dylan Pereira will have no choice but that call.
What if Smithfield is able to?
No. We are hired by Cranston Public Schools, so we can be somewhat of a homer broadcast.
Yeah, but I mean, if Smithfield wins this one,
Little
Gonna have to do
collision
one of my
there on the
calls.
sideline.
pass backwards and cleared away. Falcons intercept.
Falcons intercept. Headed to
Taken in
midfield.
on the right sideline. Oh, you're not going to see that? And safely recovered by the goalie. As the wind picks up, I'm zipping up my sweater.
Really brisk for October. Not ideal trick-or-treating conditions.
I mean, I think it's October, so I think the kids know what to expect at this point, Chaz.
Hey, last year it was a warm day.
Oh, you're trick-or-treating?
Nope. I just remember. And I also remember a year where it was so warm that I went to a house and had to ask for a water bottle in lieu of candy.
Huh.
And I got it. I just walked into their house and picked up a water bottle. Dressed up as a cat.
A cat?
Oh, yeah.
Chaz the Cat 43.
Or Cairo. The Cat 43. Follow on Instagram.
And another dead account.
I wouldn't say it's dead. That's just inactive.
Oh, I know why you interrupted me. So you can post on your new professional account, Charlie Adams 43.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, make
We
sure you
got-
follow that on Instagram.
Breaking news. I have boxed mac and cheese with hot dogs waiting for me at home. Hopefully, no one is in my way when I'm driving back.
That's kind
To
of like
mean you're walking.
that's kind of like not something to brag about there, Chaz.
If you don't enjoy hot dogs in your mac and cheese, you are a child. It improves it immensely.
I don't think I'd eat them at all.
Yep.
Like brag about eating
You're a
them
stooge.
together.
It is clear, as I have no idea where my phone is. There it is. Now, Cranston West.
In your own words, bruh.
How's that?
And top down. And that's going to be on Smithfield West returning. Sets up a kick by Alexa Hogan.
Hogan's been busy in this second half. Cranston West. Time dwindling. Smithfield popping it up. And now able to clear it past midfield. Hogan back with it. Sending it the other way. Teams going back and forth with 5 minutes left to play.
Crunch time now for the Falcons. Cleared away and whistled out. Tossing from the Falcons. Right side back in play. And not going to be chased down in time by Cranston West. It's going to be cleared out by the Sentinel defense. West getting closer, trying to set up the offense. You have the two Falcon sign holders.
Tim, just make sure if West gets through here, you step aside, alright?
I have a nice little button on my VMix setup.
Not near you, apparently. There is that kind of button, but hard to think of it in the moment. Smithfield throwing 4:15 left to play.
Gonna be high. Right the middle. Right hash. And off the Sentinel soccer player. There's a toss in by Hogan. Out of bounds again. Again, at the 2-minute mark, referees have time on the clock.
Time on the clock. Do that.
Left side play. Cleared away by the Sentinels.
Hands are freezing here.
Didn't you see he had hand warmers?
I'm not popping one of those. It takes too long to heat up. Sliding. Try Cranston West.
A chance. Smithfield clears. Taken by West. Deep shot. And right side miss. 3 minutes to go. 1 minute to go into the 2-minute warning.
Maybe a missed chance by Cranston West. Jordan Sista pushing that shot a little early. Maybe able to take a touch and pass. Open up some opportunities.
I think we misspelled that as Costa. Or at least, unless it is Sista.
I don't know where you would get whatever you just said from. Breakaway chance.
Trying to ice in her veins. Back over to the middle.
No matter what happens here, just more time taken away from Cranston West.
Smithfield long drive shot. Saved by Orlandi. Under 2:20 to go.
Orlandi with a boot a la Aubrey Josephson.
Josephson was certainly a player for Cranston East.
Maybe a future podcast guest, too.
I don't know about that.
Just hypothesizing. Just theorizing.
Corner try for Smithfield, a potential chance to close this game out for good.
Under 2 minutes. Rolling it to the closest receiver now.
High, middle, missed. Hits behind the net. Right side. Brought back forward. It's going to be retaken by Smithfield. At midfield. Clears out. Runs some time out. Sentinels say thanks.
Time running out on this season for Cranston West. Not many chances left.
Brought over the head of the Falcon player.
Clean takeaway.
Right side. Stopped in his tracks. Fires and missed. Shot left side.
Maybe a little more finesse could have got it past. Now Cranston West in dire times.
Deep kick. Recovered by Smithfield. Out of bounds.
Over the fence. There it is.
End of the game has Smithfield coming out victorious. And Chaz without a game-tying call. Sentinels win 2-1 off the goals of Megan Aubie and Kaylin O'Connor. As the entire Sentinel squad holds us up, we send you back to the scoreboard. It's here right there, 2-1, final tally. Second half action ends up with another goal for the Sentinels Falcons. Trying, but ultimately failing to secure the comeback. This has been Tim Mean of Thunderbolt Sports Media, reporting at Cranston West, along with Charlie Adams, on the analyst and on camera. Wish you a fantastic Halloween night. Peace out.